in that picture there if you saw it. Just me. Anyways, I typically have 3 run defenses. I like to run 3-4 Predator, cover 4, nickel normal, cover 4, and if I can't seem to stop the run, which has happened twice, I think, I'm going to have to go into the 4-4 split, cover 3. So let's go into our base play here for run defense, and that is the 3-4 Predator, and you want to make sure that you have the proper defensive players on the field here. Alright, so I'm going to keep my big guys right here, my defensive end, my defensive tackle, and my defensive end. Then I'm going to put my best outside linebackers out here. Okay, so where's Durant? We're going to put, we'll put McLean over here, we'll put Durant over here. Put Scandrick in because he's just better. He's not, whenever he's hurt, so Claiborne's in. Sean Lee right there, and we want to put the guy that I like to use, Jalen Smith, right here. Jalen, however you say it. Alright, so let's come out in a cover 4 here. 3-4 Predator, cover 4. And why the cover 4 is such good run defense is because both safeties attack the run. You can tell that they attack the run by looking at their run fits, and I'll get right into that. So let's come out. You know, I really would like to run. Alright, we'll run the power O. Okay. So what I'm talking about by the run fits, not the play art. A lot of guys are looking at the play art like, you know, like the play art's going to help them like play better or something. Like, great, you should already know what you have to defend or what you have to cover before you pick your play, you know, because you can see what the play art is already when you're picking your play. But the run fit, these right here, what's important, gotta check these every play. So what I like to do is I like to base align. Now, if I see that it's something like this with the right side, I'm definitely bringing Carr down right here. Definitely bringing Carr down here, and I'm hopping immediately onto Jalen Smith. And I'm going to slant the D-line to the inside. Alright, so now let's run the power O. And it should get eaten up. Alright, he gains a yard there. We'll take that. Again, base align. We see that. I got to slant my D-line, get on Smith. Check my run fits. Where's everyone covering? Alright, A gaps are covered, B gaps, C gaps. So let's run the ball again here. And, you know, that time he gets 3 yards. And I'll take 3 yards for a run. I mean, every once in a while, a guy's going to break off for a run. It's just the way the game works, no matter what you pick. So if you see that you have cover 2-man, you can see the run fits. It's just terrible. I mean, you only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 guys covering the run, and instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys covering the run. All right, in cover 3, you're gonna have 1 safety come down. Okay, and cover 2, you're gonna have the cornerbacks are gonna be if you baseline, you can see. All right, so baseline like that. And again, we're going to bring Carr down here. And this might be pretty good run defense against the I-form twin flex. Because the cornerback is the force or cutback or defender, however you want to look at it. Okay. So let's run it out of here, see how it works against cover 2. Alright, so cover 2 works against good for I-form twin flex. Alright, let's hop back into the cover 4. That's where we are right now. You can just easily tell because your safeties they have run fits coming down, attacking the run. Alright, so base align, and I like to slant the D-line to the inside, okay? So the A gap and the B gaps are covered. Again, real quick, you gotta bring Carr down here, put him right, and then hop on to Smith. Alright, and attack the run. And that time he almost broke through. Alright, and you're definitely gonna blow up a lot of runs. This is absolutely the defense you want to use against the Wildcat, or if you see Wildcat or Heavy. Because Wildcat or Heavy, you definitely want to base align and spread the linebackers out if you see Wildcat or Heavy, and bring down the safeties, okay? And you immediately want to attack the side that it's running the ball is being run to. Alright, so we can even see how this works against this. It might not work that great. Yeah, it worked. It didn't work that good because we brought down the safeties and it took them out of their the middle area again. Or not again, but it took them out of the middle. What I mean by the middle is I brought them down, and they're already past where he was running. So keep them up here. You can bring them down if you want to, like goal line. You might want to. All right. So they're running it, and there he gets a good gain. I'm telling you right now, though, you run this defense in ranked, MUT, whatever, league ball, the guys are not going to get what Adrian Peterson is getting right now, even 5 yards. He's not going to get that just by running the power O. Let's see what other runs they have in here. It's power O, halfback zone weak. All right, so let's just pick a new play. All right, let's jump into a gun run here. All right, so we can run the inside zone here, and what we're gonna do here for if we see 3 wide receivers on first down or second down or short distance, come out in the cover 4. Again, let's set up our defense the way we want it to, or it should be. All right, I actually like to put Gregory here, just for a scheme here. And what you want to do here, believe it or not, I'll put my second string strong safety up there. This is for first down or second down, and I'm going to put Church down here because he's just going to attack the run better and make better tackles than my weaker cornerback will. So if we're not blitzing, all right, we're coming out on the cover 4. If we're not blitzing and we see that it's, we see that the wide receiver's over there, it's just balance. It's off balance. We're definitely going to flip the play so that our defensive back covers that side. So again, we're going to base align and we're going to slant the D line to the inside. And here, real quick, if you have time, bring them down. You never know. Bring them down. And I typically don't like using the force or cutback defenders because you really have a big responsibility to absolutely get there. And as a human being, we're pretty prone to doing things that we're not supposed to be told to do. So I might cut down here, and then the left side's going to be wide open. So gotta make sure I'm going to use this guy so I can be the inside right there and just attack the run. And you can see that the safeties come down and make the play in the ball. He gains 4 yards there. But I'll take 4 yards all day. Alright, so we're going to baseline. And now on this side, boom, I'll bring Carr down real quick. Check my run fits. And that's about what the time you're going to have, unless he's making a lot of adjustments over here. Alright, so again, gains pretty good yardage there, but I mean, it's not perfect run defense, but it's pretty good, and it definitely works for me. League ball, I mean, guys get like 25, 30 yards a game. They completely give up on a run sometimes. All right, so again, check your run fits. What hole are you taking? All right, so you can see there. That time I actually hit my gap the right way, and I cut him back pretty good. Baseline, bring Carr down, slant the D-line to the inside, check your run fits. Alright, boom, come around the mid, up. And that time he got 4 yards. I mean, again, this is Adrian Peterson running the ball, so he's just pretty much God's gift to football. And it's not hard, it's not easy to bring him down by any means. Alright, so check your run fits, move him in, slant the D-line to the inside, and snap the ball, come around, and that time he's going to break off. That time he broke off. Jones just played it poorly. Alright, so say we absolutely cannot, I mean, if you can do whatever you want to do, bring Church down there a little bit more if you're a little more comfortable. I don't know how that'll actually work. Alright, so look at these guys. They just can't tackle the guy. So say we absolutely cannot stop the run. and it's just bothering you where you can't stop the run, what you're going to want to do is then go into the 4-4 split. Alright, again, you know, make sure your guys are in the right spots. I don't want Sean Lee there. We'll put Durant over there. McLean and Lee and Smith. Alright, so come out in like something like the cover 3, cover 2 invert, the cover 3 match. You can even run that. Alright, so we'll say the cover 3 here. And let's go back to the iForm Pro. Let's run the ISO. Alright. So you can't stop the run, and that pretty much just ate it up. Now you can do a lot of things with this. You can base align, you can spread the D line or something like that. This is just crazy stuff here. Spread the D lines and then keep them in the slant inside the D line, and now do something like this, and I mean, or you can spread the linebackers and, you know, crash the D line, pinch the D line, and you can see that right here, the safety. Do you want to use it as safety if you run the 4-4? Definitely want to use the safety. Do you want to be aggressive and come right down at it? That's up to you. Or you're going to just hang back, say, we'll pinch the D line and then crash the D line and then spread the linebackers, something like that. Or, you know, definitely use the safety in the 4-4 split. Alright, let's run the power O here. Oh, wait, inside zone. I thought we just had the power O on. I don't know. So let's run this. And you see he gets out. Oh, man, he's pretty fast. Baseline, pinch, spread, bring the safety down inside the box. You can do that. Be aggressive and eat it up. You know, you might bite into play action. The cover 2 invert, again, you can baseline, pinch the line, spread the linebackers, bring down the safety. Alright, and now you can see the cover 2 invert. This safety is playing, so maybe you don't need to use it as safety. Maybe you can actually take Smith off here, spread them out a little bit more evenly, and, you know, attack it like that. So I definitely will rely on the 3-4 Predator cover 4, and in my league I have to switch it up, so I will run 3-4 man, or 3-4 cover 2, 3-4 cover 3. I have to run all of those. I'll even run like the Mike Scrape 3 press or SS Scrape 3, because I have to switch it up all the time. I can't just keep running the same cover 4 like I do against ranked or what have you. So again, cover 4, your safeties are going to come down and attack the ball much better than any other coverage. Cover 2, your cornerbacks will be the cut and force defenders. So you probably won't want to press. When running the cover 2, you won't want to press. You'll want to just keep them baseline and keep them 5 yards off the line or so that way they don't get pushed up by the receivers for blocking, or blocked by the receivers. They can just attack. And last resort, come down to the 4-4. I know a lot of guys, pros, were running the 4-4, but I don't like the 4-4. I don't even think it's a realistic NFL defense. I don't know why it's in. Be honest with you, I think like women's football runs 4-4 just because it's like such a basic defense. But not knocking anything against women's football, but hey. So you can see by the run fits, by crashing the line out, you can see what happens. Alright, if you slant the D line in, you can see that the D line goes in. If I slant outside, you can see that the linebackers then hit the A gaps. So we can see what this does. Alright, but again, I feel more comfortable with the defensive line having the responsibility of breaking in on the run and the linebackers going to the outside. That's just how I like it. Like I don't want to rely on jamming the middle. I like hitting, the B